It is so amazing to see you here for my 4th episode for Mental Groomer. It's all because of your love that I stand here today, and I am just so grateful for the overwhelming response that you've sent me over my emails as well as on social media, different platforms. Amazing, because I am going to start a brand new, really exciting journey with you. My coaching classes and everything that you signed up for and how you want to make your life better makes me feel so happy. Thank you so much for all the love. Today's episode is going to be on speech correction. Form your sentences or words into paragraphs. So coming right up, don't go away. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 top secrets of how to mend that. One of the biggest elements of developing your confidence or building your personality is the way we speak. I know a lot of people who have humongous speech disorder when they try to say an entire sentence or a paragraph, especially in front of public. But I've seen the same people in front of public singing an entire song without any stammering. How does that happen? Well, I will share with you some of my own personal experiences which may be able to help you to understand why this happens. When I first developed my mental illness, which was bipolar disorder and clinical depression, one of the things that also developed in me was a phobia against lizards, which is also called geckos. Even if I saw a baby lizard, I would freak out. And it was so unnatural of a confident person like me who's been an actor and a singer and a stage performer and speaking in public. I started to stutter and I started to stammer. It became such a serious problem that I needed to obviously go to a psychiatrist to figure out how to control this and what was the reason behind it. My doctor at that time told me it is because you get extreme nervousness. Nerves in your body actually don't function that well, and automatically it kind of connects to your speech and it makes you stammer. So when we are nervous about something, or if we are underconfident about something, then the naturalness in anybody is to start stammering or start to, block your sentences. Instead of saying it in one flow, we kind of start to block it. Yes, you need to go to a speech therapist, or you can come to me because I'm very good at that, because I personally experienced it, and how I overcame it is something that I will share only in my coaching modules. But today I'm going to share with you 5 secrets to help you with your speech therapy and get confidence in your public appearance or speaking to people at work, and how you can gain that confidence. So stay right in. I'm going to share with you, as I said, 5 secrets. No one likes to showcase their fears, and no one likes to showcase their underconfidence, right? As a result, what happens? What happens is that you become quiet, you become shy, you become strange and not communicating, which is not a good thing. It's harming you terribly at your work, amongst your friends, in your family. No one is understanding what is the problem. Why has this person become suddenly very quiet and shy when this person probably as a child was very playful? But that is because your confidence in your speech therapy or your confidence in your language had it so badly that you have no choice but to keep quiet. So there are ways to fix this, and why I'm here, and I'm going to take you through how you can easily come out of it. A lot of times, because we have not studied in English medium schools, or we have not hung around with people who speak too much English, our confidence level in English becomes extremely poor. So we need to speak less of English and we speak more of our language. But English is a common language around the world, and it will only enhance your productivity when you can speak confidently in English. It's very important to make yourself that knowledgeable so that you can be productive, you can be smart, and you can actually rise the ladder of. So the first element, which is the most important element, is believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then the process of learning can become extremely slow. You need to tell yourself that I can do it. And that has to be the most important element to the process of learning and the process of correcting your speech. My secret number 2 to correct my speech therapy, my particular language better, is to pick up a book. I read that book, but most importantly, I keep a copy aside. What I do is I note down the difficult words that are there in that book and note it down in the copy. My secret number 3 is to go to any search engine, whether it's YouTube or whether it's Google or any of the search engines. I then put down the word that I haven't understood. I find the meaning of that word, and then I also go and find the right pronunciation of that word. I accumulate all these and then I read my book again and read that paragraph again. My secret number 4, read the passage back from the book and try and understand what I read. I also try to make a sentence out of the same word so that it makes sense. I go back to the search engine again and see if whatever I read, whatever I pronounced is making sense now with the new sentence that I have created. This is a very good practice and a very good routine to help yourself learn any language. And it is a great process to make your language much stronger than anything else. One of the most important things that I really focus on, let's say per se that I am trying to learn English, but I really speak very well in an Indian language. When I read a book which is in English, it is very difficult for me to comprehend that book. What I do is I translate that particular script into the language that I really understand. Whether it's an Indian language, whether it's a foreign language, I try to translate it in the language that I speak well and I comprehend very well. So once I've translated that, then I try to speak the English language, whichever the script is, or in Hindi, speak it confidently, because now I've understood it because I've translated it in my head, and then the expression is much more confident. So this is a very important tactic. These are my 5 secrets which I have shared with you today. I have very limited time, hence I'm not able to share more of the module. So if you really want to learn from the modules that I am teaching in my coaching class, here is my email address which you can write into. Get yourself signed up. There is very limited seats now. I am teaching very small number of people, one at a time, and a group also is very small, so I can focus on them with much more love and affection and sincere. Thank you so much again for liking my episodes, for subscribing to my channel. Like this episode, share it, and if you haven't yet subscribed, you need to subscribe. Here is the button somewhere which you need to go and subscribe, okay? Because you know that there is someone out there who needs help right now. And I am going to be speaking from a patient's perspective. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. And I mention this in every episode of mine. If ever you feel that my words are not helping you, or at any given you feel that you are feeling to hurt yourself or anything that is negative, kindly contact your nearest country helpline or a mental illness crisis center. They will be able to medicate you and bring your chemical imbalance in your head to a normalcy, and you will become fine. But it is important and imperative to groom yourself, to coach yourself, to be that confident person so you don't go back to being mentally ill again. Medicines will help you, but I can't give you medication. Only a psychiatrist can and a doctor can. I have been through all of this. Today I look very happy, confident, and I'm a grooming coach. How lovely is that? I wish to make you that someday. So you know what you have to do. Sign up quickly so that I can help you even faster than you can imagine. This is your mental groomer signing off till next week. But you know what you have to do? You have to love yourself immensely, because that is a promise you're making to me, right? Until then, I wish to see you again next week. Mental groomer saying bye-bye. See you next week. you.